Hi, church. Just wanted to give you a quick update. We are just so looking forward to Sunday. This Sunday, we are going to take a break from our study in Psalms, and we're going to take a 3-week look at 3 different stories in the book of Luke. And Pastor Bill Crowder is going to be here to share from these passages. This first one, this coming Sunday, not only are we going to pray over Alan and Aaron for their upcoming epic adventure, but we are also going to be studying the story of the widow of Nain from Luke 7. In this passage, Jesus takes a minute, and he and his crowd are gathering, and they encounter a funeral procession, and he walks up to the woman who has just lost her son, and he says, "Don't cry." In this section where he says, "Don't cry," the woman still has a son who is not alive, and so her grief is still there. But at the same point, Jesus says this to comfort her, and because he had great compassion on her, but also because he knew what he was about to do. He knew that he was going to reach over, walk over, and say to the young man who is dead, he says, "I tell you, get up." So in the midst of her grief, Jesus comes along and says, "Don't cry." This has so many applications for us today, where we're living in a state of grief and sorrow and sickness and hurt and pain. And yet Jesus says, "Trust me. I've got this. Don't cry. The future is in my hands." So as we approach Sunday, we're going to sing some songs. We're going to speak the truth of who Christ is to each other. We're going to glorify him with praise and honor, and we're going to study his word together, which is true and active, not only telling us these stories about what he did in the past, but he speaks to us today about what's in the future. So I invite you to devour this text before Sunday. Come at it with the approach of, "Lord, open my heart and eyes to what you need to teach me." And we look forward to praising God together, hearing from God's word with Pastor Bill Crowder, and sending Alan and Aaron off well. So we look forward to seeing you Sunday.